first came to devotional life, it was amazing. I was looking for happiness. I was looking to answer a lot of questions I didn't have answers to. And I was looking for something that was missing in my life. And then slowly, as I started serving, as I started chanting, I started connecting with like-minded devotees of Krishna, I started tasting something that is undescribable. It is sweet. It is something way beyond me. And I realized that is called the higher taste. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that you can overcome lower taste by higher taste. So let's say, for example, one is addicted to smoking or one is addicted to certain kinds of drugs. I have had many students of mine who have had issues with drugs. In fact, one person specifically, he was not only addicted to drugs, he was addicted to stealing, he was addicted to all kinds of things. And one day he just walked in to the temple, shook my hands, he's a Russian person, and I said, what can I do for you? He said, I have all these problems. I have addictions in different ways. I said, come to my house, we'll talk. And he would keep coming, I would listen to his problems, we would talk, we'd have nice discussions. And he said, Avelo, you listen to me, you helped me so much, I learned Bhagavad Gita from you. Why don't I do something for you? And in my house in Chicago, there's a swimming pool. I said, why don't you teach me how to swim? He said, sure, I'll teach you how to swim. And so, we built this friendship. And eventually, he would teach me how to swim while I teach him Bhagavad Gita. And he was experiencing a higher taste as he was chanting the holy name of Krishna. And this relationship of ours was very much Krishna-centric. I had nothing to gain from him, he had nothing to gain from me, but Krishna consciousness. And as our friendship developed, he was able to slowly overcome his drug addiction, his stealing problem. In fact, one day, he was on the second floor of my house, and there's a Bose speaker and some very expensive things. And I went to my third floor. He said, Avelo, you know my problem. Don't leave me alone here. I might just take one of your things. I said, go ahead. I don't care. It's all right. I trust you. Of course, he didn't take anything. And the fact that I was trusting him meant a lot to him. And eventually, this person who had addiction to drugs and stealing is now working for the Chicago Police Department. He's a changed person. He's a different human being. And his strength is his love for the holy name of Krishna. The chanting of Krishna's holy name can give us such higher taste that with which we can overcome lower tastes. And if he can do it, trust me, each one of us can do it. Unless we try it, we don't know. A lot of times the mind tells us, it's all book knowledge. It doesn't actually happen. Trust me. Have you tasted gulab jamun? After tasting gulab jamun, can you taste anything else? It is so sweet. That's exactly how spirituality is. Real spirituality. Not the cheating stuff that you see on TV. Real Bhagavad Gita. From the right disciplic succession. And that's what ISKCON stands for. We are here to give you things unaltered, unchanged, just like Arjun received it. That's what we are receiving through the disciplic succession of Guru Shishya Parampara. When you get that real spiritual knowledge, you taste the higher taste, and with which you can overcome all kinds of addictions, all kinds of phobia, all kinds of fault-finding mentality, whatever that pulls us down into lower modes, into lower mentality. Krishna's holy name and Krishna consciousness can uplift us from all of that. And that's what is called higher taste.